All right. So Ayesha Curry had everyone buzzing after an appearance on Red Table Talk Monday. Curry, a cookbook author and TV host, is married to basketball player Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors. She opened up on the Facebook Watch series hosted by Jada Pinkett Smith, Willow Smith, and Adrienne Banfield Norris about her self-doubt. After addressing the topic of women approaching her husband, Curry revealed what irks her. Something that really bothers me, and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity, is the fact that, yeah, there are all these women like throwing themselves at him, but me, like the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. She said, I have zero. This sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me? Jada Pinkett admitted she dealt with that for years too when she was younger. Are you fucking kidding me? You're not getting enough male attention. Shout out to El Mendez. Maybe you're not getting any male attention because you're a married woman to an NBA player. Maybe you're not out in public like that. Maybe every time people see you, they see you either with an entourage or you with your husband. And dudes are just not going to be bold enough to just go say, what's up to you. Or maybe go into your DM. Shout out to Ill Wills for the brother fun. Keep grinding. Appreciate that, Ill Wills. So I told y'all, some females have a hole in their soul that could never be filled. You're not getting enough male attention. That's that hole in their soul that they just can't fill. Maybe if you were single and you wasn't with Steph Curry, maybe dudes would approach you more, you know? Maybe there are guys that are intimidated, but this is what happens when you have a beta male society full of men who are afraid to approach women. You have a lot of men who respect. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to respect a woman who's married, because there's nothing wrong with that. Respect the fact that she's with another man. There are some guys who will cross boundaries because they have no morals. They're weak. There's plenty of women out there. But again, there are men who don't do that. And maybe that's in her case. Maybe she don't go to places where there are a lot of men. Are you talking about men approaching you on the street? Are you talking about men DMing you? Because I'm pretty sure your comment section is full of comments from men. So what kind of attention are you saying? Are you saying that because Steph Curry is a star basketball player, he's getting women throwing themselves at him? You want men throwing themselves at you? I mean, there's no winning with these situations. There's absolutely no winning in this situation. You can't win. You really can't. Because I'm pretty sure her DMs are full of men trying to say what's up. Okay? But she has to understand that Steph Curry is an NBA all-star. Okay? On a championship basketball team. Of course women gonna throw themselves at him. You know? I don't want it, Curry added, but it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. It's almost narcissistic in a way. It's almost people want to do good deeds and want to get praised, but then say they don't want the praise, you know? It's a little bit of that narcissism coming out. What's going on, Vernon? And that's not good. That's not good if, we find out that Ayesha Curry is a bit of a narcissist. You know? Like, what do you want? Ayesha, there's no man on God's green earth that is just avoiding talking to you. No man is avoiding talking to you, Ayesha. It's you being in your own head. It's the fact that you realize that you are a wife and a mother. And I think deep down, Ayesha, I think you want to be out there in these streets. I think you want to be in the clubs. I think you want to be out there with your girlfriends, hanging out. You want men to be approaching you, slipping you their numbers. I think that's what you want. You want the men in the industry rappers, athletes. You want those guys to just be, in your comment sections or hitting you up privately. I think you want that, but you're not going to say it. But see, this is what has happened in 2019. Men are just not going to approach women like that anymore. I told y'all, men are approaching women less and less. And women are starting to notice it. This is why they're going into male groupings when they can sense that there's a lot of men. Those women are going to be there. I talked about the gym. I said you're never really going to see women in women's only gyms like that. Women don't want to be in no women's only gym. They want to be where the men are. They want to be working out in front of men. Not saying they trying to date those guys, but they want to be where they think they're going to get attention. She haven't really gone through a phase of just being out, doing whatever. But I think because she's 30 now, and I think she's looking back on it with a little bit of regret. That's how I'm seeing it. There's some regret there, and you can tell. She has a little bit of regret in her. But you have to, what's going on, Nicole? You have to look at it this way, Ayesha. Do you want to be a wife and mother, or do you want to just be like every other female in the dating market? Because if you actually talk to single women, Ayesha, they envy what you have. They want to have what you have. They want to have the life you have. They regret being single as long as they were, casually dating men who really were just using them. They would do anything to trade places with you. And it just seems to me that it seemed like she's on the verge of wanting to leave this marriage. And if I'm Steph Curry, I would feel this would be troubling to hear this. Not to say that she can't be honest about how she feels, but this is troubling. Okay? Because this is her sending out, the mating call, basically. She wants more attention. She's basically telling men, show her more attention. Hit her up in the DMs. Approach her, out and about. That's what this is saying to me. This is the only reason I think she would say this so publicly, is that she wants more men to approach her. She wants more men to show her attention. But if I'm Steph Curry, I'm a little worried because, you got 3 kids with her. You done been with her for, man. If I was Steph Curry, I'd be trying to have some deep conversations with her to see where her head is at. Because there are women out there, Ayesha, that would do anything to have the lifestyle you have. The article goes on to say, you're beautiful. Pinkett Smith reminded her guests, don't ever think for 1 minute that it ain't that it's not some men out there looking at you like I wish. And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody, your husband. Naturally, Twitter had options. Twitter had opinions. Curry's remarks surprised some. A holy woman like Ayesha wants attention from the dogs. Ayesha is married to a great man that she has kids with, but is worried about not getting male attention, a person wrote, adding a confused emoji. Others agreed with her. I don't look for the attention of other men, but it is nice knowing like, damn, I still got it regardless of if I have a man or not. Having strangers compliment you, make you feel good every now and then, another wrote. I'm in a secure relationship with others. Acknowledging me being pretty or smart makes me feel good. Some came to Curry's defense. People hating Ayesha Curry for admitting how she feels is backwards to me. We're all insecure in some area. She shouldn't be getting crucified for telling her truth. I can't believe you guys still talking about Ayesha. Leave the girl alone. Let her express herself in however she's feeling. On Facebook, her user wrote, don't worry, we are looking, but giving respect to your man because we love him. But you are super hot. Ayesha, you're a beautiful girl. Focus on the inside and don't worry about who notices. The right people will notice you, commented another. And the ones that matter, beautiful family, thank you for your honesty. I want people to understand, man, how does that make any sense? I've spoken about this before. I've spoken about this before. Why are women complaining about not getting enough compliments? That I will never understand that. Because obviously you must not be getting attention from your husband. Because if you were getting that attention, you wouldn't be seeking it outside the home. I've seen this a bunch of times where there'll be women who are not getting attention at home and they will go find that attention elsewhere. Shout out to Raiders 48. This could be a subliminal message to Steph. This is why I'm saying that Steph needs to have a conversation with her. Steph needs to talk to her. But that's the thing. Her and Steph are around each other all the time. She's at the games. They're always out doing things with each other. So it's not like he's ignoring her. Now, maybe recently things have changed. Maybe, recently, maybe they're not as close as they used to be. But that's a part of growth, man. They could be growing apart, But nowadays, man, unfortunately, man, you cannot be out here telling people they need to shower you with more attention when you are already an attractive female who I'm pretty sure gets attention. You got to understand that. We have to really look at these situations and say, okay, maybe she feels like she's not loved in the household. That's why Steph needs to talk to her. I'm not upset at her. I think she's just being honest about how she's feeling, instead of bottling up and then it boiling over to her wanting to leave Steph. That's the worst case scenario for both of them, because I don't think she's going to do well single. She hasn't been single since college. She's not going to do well in the dating market. Not saying she wouldn't be able to get into a new relationship, because I think she could, but it wouldn't be the same as what she has, at home, with Steph or whatever, That's why you have to take the time to really figure out, is marriage what you want? She got into a situation with Steph where, she got with a young superstar. And when you get with a young superstar who's making a lot of money, who comes from a good family, you feel comfortable in that situation. You want to be a part of the situation. You feel like it's a good match. But I truly feel like this could be a cry for more attention from the husband. Maybe Steph and her are growing apart. But this don't seem like something that's recent. This seems like something that's been on her mind for a long time.